This example is a little bit different because as you see, a few data are repeating. Therefore, you don't want to write each data set, like 5 case 6 times. Instead, you may combine 5 is one row and then indicate how many times this data appear. That actually called frequency value. Therefore, I can rewrite this one 5 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times appear, and then 6 3 times, 7 1 times, 8 1 times, 9 twice. Good. So now you need to find the mean value of this data, but you really have to be careful because previous question, this one case, you combine all this data and divide by number of data set here, but if you do so on this case, you only combine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different data. However, if you count all this data set, it is going to be 13, right? Which means you have to see frequency column here carefully and find each data's total. So 5 appears 6 times, which means their total become 30. And then 6 appears 3 times, which means 18. 7 only appears 1 time, so total becomes 7. 8 also just 8. And 9 become 18. Therefore, if you combine this column, there will be total. So this column, there will be total of data. So if you combine it, then you will get 81. Therefore, mean value, so this case I'm going to make sample mean, which is 81 divided by 13, then you will get 6.23 here. Okay? Now, finding the variance, you need to find out x squared times frequency value, which means this one case. 5 squared times 6. Good? So, there will be 150. Again, what I did here, you do 5 squared first, which is 25, and times 6. That's how I got 150 here. Please pause this video and then find all the value first, and then double check whether you have the same value as I have. Then you will get those values. So now you need to combine this column. So if you look at the formula of standard deviation, so now you may notice that this means this value, and this means this value basically. Therefore, you complete this table set, it is key to complete and then find the standard deviation value. Sorry, this should be S this case. Therefore, S equal to square root, their total 13 data, so 13 times this value was this one, so 533, minus this one square, so 81 square over 13 times 13 minus 1, which is 12. If you calculate this, you will get 1.5359. I recommend to keep until 4th decimal digit value, and then you may follow rounding system, because of course the value can be much longer. Then if you keep as long value as possible, then your calculation also become very complicated. But if you keep until 4th decimal digit, then even though it is still pretty complicated to calculate, but we can actually handle it, and then we won't get much error. So I usually recommend to keep until fourth decimal digit. Okay?